Tesla Model 3, an EV sedan introduced in 2016, is one of Tesla's physically smaller models, measuring 184.8 inches long, 72.8 inches wide, and 56.9 inches tall. Rumor has it, it was designed with considerations for Japanese mechanical parking garages in mind. Inside, the sporty 5-door hatchback-styled body has a surprisingly simple cabin, with no switches on the dashboard or on the center console. Nearly every car function, from the climate control to the autopilot system, is operated through a 15-inch touchscreen. What's more, many of these functions can also be managed on your smartphone. In a fun addition, you can also run games like racing titles on the touchscreen and use the car controls as a controller. The most powerful model in the lineup is a performance dual-motor all-wheel drive grade. This all-wheel drive system places an electric motor on each of the front and rear axles, and while the total system output was never officially published, the car is able to run 0 to 62.1 miles an hour in 3.3 seconds and reach a top speed of 162 miles an hour. Based on these figures and its retail price tag, the Model 3 has very few rivals in cost-to-performance ratio. The claimed battery range is 340 miles per charge, as calculated by the WLPT cycle, an international test standard for energy consumption. In September 2023, the Model 3 received its first major change since its debut. The car grew slightly to 185.8 inches in overall length and wore a sharper-looking front-face design. Inside, the dashboard and controls look more similar to other Tesla models. Much like the Model S, the Model 3 has a sporty design that is almost coupe-like in appearance. Alright, so here we are once again in the driving portion of the video. So, we are going to test the brand new Tesla Model 3 2023 version of the Tesla Model 3. As you can tell, no engine sound. So, this is all electric. It's got the you have very nice little numbered speedometer over there on the right hand side, and we are just taking a cruise out on the lakeside right here as we are running into other people. Boy. So, I do have sports tires on this. So, that's why we are testing. We're doing the track test to see how does the car handle on the corners and such. How far can we push it? 2 laps to try and beat out the competition. 14 other Teslas, 14 other cars. Boy, this has such get up and go to it. So again, it's just it's doesn't, you know, it's not so much that, you know, you don't have the roar of an engine feel. It's more the, this thing does not handle corners especially well. That's the first thing I am definitely noticing with this Tesla. I think it might be because I have just like the tires are spinning so much, it's hard for it to keep grip onto the road. Be very careful how much you are pushing it. Again, if you start to push it at all, you start to lose grip. So I have sports tires on once again, which is the normal racing tires I always use. It's just the amount of slipperiness that this car has. Maybe it's, I don't know if it's any lighter or heavier than a normal car with like a full-on engine in it and everything, but definitely there is definitely a different feel to how much grip you have on the road underneath the tires. The get up and go though, you can get this thing to fly very easily. You can hit the high speed on it. So, and straight away, this is great. On the corner, that's where we're having some trouble, as you can see right there. Let me just. Oops. Okay. Like, I can't push the car as much as I would like instinctively like to while racing. Just because I'm definitely noticing how... Okay, so this is also, this is a stock setup. I just put racing tires on it to have a little bit more grip, and even that is not really helping out a lot. It is a very fun ride though. No engine sound and such. And also having a giant, basically tablet sitting there that you're getting your speedometer off from is very interesting. Yeah, we got one more Tesla right up here, one more driver, first placeman. I could just get the car to grip. This is the reason why I wanted to do these tests with stock cars, just to see exactly what it would be like. Again, the straightaway, we're going to be able to catch up real quick. And then coming into the straightaway, I feel like I'm going to have to hit the brakes roughly about back there now. There we go. Maybe that's it. It took almost 2 laps to get the feel on the car, so a 2-lap test. It's definitely been an interesting one, to say the least. All right, again on the straightaway, we can really get going and open it up, but as soon as we get towards a corner, I'm just afraid to push on the gas pedal too much. But it sounds like a rocket ship though once it gets going. It really very interesting. That's a very interesting drive. Again, as soon as it gets going, it definitely gives you that very like machine, you know, it just sounds like a rocket going off instead of it being like the big bass-filled engine. But yes, 2023 Model 3 Tesla. Elon definitely made a interesting ride, to say the least. I would definitely have to put some upgrades into this, further upgrades, other than just flipping the tires out, to really get a good traction on everything. So, you know, some good, some stuff that you'd have to tweak and work on, but overall, it's a fun ride. Like I said, you really get, you know, get up and go with it.